Let's go to a problem of the day while you call us. What is the greatest common factor of the numbers 40, 56, and 72? That's what we're looking at here. Looking for a greatest common factor, sometimes called the GCF. We've got three numbers here. Woo, 40, 56, and 72. Let's see what we're going to do with this craziness, all right? We have, as I said, three numbers, and they are, well, they're not small, but they're not overly large either. But we're looking to try to break them down and find what is the greatest common factor of each of them. So putting them together, we got to have one common factor for all three, and we want the biggest. We know the least is 1, all right? 1's going to divide into all those. That's a given, that's a given. We've got something higher than 1, so let's go for that. Put your numbers there at home, and we'll pick up 40, 56, and also 72. Now, I'll just spread this out a little bit here, just a tad. And as we're looking and spreading it out, let's do this. I'm going to do that looks like an upside down division. A friend of mine taught me how to do this, and actually one of our teacher friends here in Knox County Schools, Denny Mike, and I give you a shout out on that. So if you happen to be listening or you got someone who is watching, tell Denny, thank you for this method. She may have picked it up somewhere else, but she sure made it make sense to me. But we're going to look at these three numbers, all right? And I noticed one thing about them already. They're even. So we're going to take it piece by piece. We know that means we can divide 2 into both of these. Actually, all three of these, right? So we're going to cook that right on down. 2 goes into 40. That'll go 20 times. That's pretty easy. It's always easy to take half a number, isn't it, everybody? And let's do the same thing with 56. We're going to pick up half of that. Looks like 28 to me. Looking good. Oh, they're so much nicer. Are those numbers better to look at? And then half of 72, whew, how about down to 36? All right, we looked at that and we said 2 is good. Keep that. Don't lose it. It's part of the answer. It's part of the answer. Yeah, it's part of the answer. All right, let's look at our next three numbers here. We got 20, 28, and 36. My goodness, they're still even, aren't they? So let's take another 2 right in through there and divide them out. And that's going to leave us with 10. Half of 28, we're going to get 14. And how about it? 18. And some of you are still going, Ernie, those still look like even numbers. And you know what? You guys are right. So let's do it one more time. Crazy. Let's put 2 in there. And that's going to go 5 on there. We probably need to drop out our lower third there, guys. Thank you. We got 7. And we have 9 left over. And at this point, remember what I said, we can always take a 1 through there, and that's about all that's left, because 5's a prime, 7's a prime, and the only number that's going to divide into all those things evenly is 1. I just like to put 1 there just to let you know we're done. We're done with this thing. Nothing left to come on down. That's as low as we can go with these three. Now, what are we going to do? We got a 2 here, a 2 here, a 2 here. Take those 3 2s and multiply them together. Now, don't say 2 times 3. That ain't going to fly, all right? Do 2 times 2 times 2, which I believe that's going to give us that GCF, which is equal to 8. Again, 1 times 8 doesn't help us any, right? So now my question is it really a common factor to all of these? Well, if we didn't do any goofy arithmetic moments, and hopefully I didn't because we're live on the air, right? So we take 8, divide it into 40, goes 5 times. Oh, there's our 5. There's our 8. 8 times 5 gives us 40. Good deal. How about this? With the 7 and the 8, 8 times 7, 56. And then 8 times 9, 72. My goodness, it works. All of those go there. Of course it would work. Denny wouldn't lead me off astray, right? So again, there you have it. An easy way, I think a great way to find the greatest common factor, not to be confused with the LCM, which is a least common multiple. That could be another question in another show, all right? But for today, it's all about the GCF, greatest common factor, and on this one, we're going to go with the 8, all right?